What's cracking, peeps? T-Money up in the heezy. I'm actually out on the deck right now. Beautiful Friday afternoon. Hope everybody's had a good week. Here to do a quick little Friday unboxing for y'all, / little update. Probably have around 9 titles, 8 titles, something like that. So without further ado, let's get in this. Basically just going to be a quick catch up of what I've received for flicks over the last 2 days. So we're going to start off with the loan DVD that I have. This movie's been getting a lot of hype lately. It's the Violence movie 1 and 2. What I have here is the reversible cover artwork featured, and the alternate sleeve is the Violence movie. So it actually includes both parts. And basically what this is it's an independent, shot-on-video-like film by two brothers, I guess, that were just really, really heavily influenced by the Friday the 13th. Obviously, movies, and they basically shot their own movie where a maniac killer yields a hockey mask, and it's pretty good. It's pretty fun. I actually enjoyed it more than I liked the Bloody Murder movies, Trevor Morehouse by far, but it's very, very similar to those and Friday the 13th. Obviously, as you see the cover here, this is from MVD Video. So it's like a vintage home video looking, shot on video looking Friday the 13th ripoff called The Violence Movie. But it's enjoyable for what it is. The kills are cool, and I liked it. I've only seen the first one, The Violence Movie, so it also includes The Violence Movie 2. So I'll be checking that out soon, and I'll report back to you guys on that one, let you know my thoughts. Next up is one I've heard mixed reviews about. It's called Hostels. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't really comment on it, but Christian Bale, cool, I guess. I'm not a huge Christian Bale fan. I love him in American Psycho, but I don't know. He's okay. He's good, a good enough actor. But yeah, it seems like a pretty cool Western, modern Western type flick, Hostels, so check that one out soon. This one's been getting a lot of hype as well. Den of Thieves, kind of like an action thriller, more of like an action movie, I guess. Yeah, and who do we have on this one? Gerard Butler, 50 Cent is in it. That dude looks kind of like Christian Bale as well. Is he in this? I don't know. Looks like him though. I think it's Gerard Butler though on the cover. But anyway, oh no, that's him on the bottom. I don't know. Is that Christian Bale? You let me know. He's not on the front though. So anyways, yeah, Den of Thieves. People have been kind of speaking highly of this one. So excited for that. And then I was a little disappointed in this because this came in the mail today. The Reptile. And it's a double play. It was the last one that I didn't have. Of course, it did not come with a slipcover, so debating whether or not I'm gonna return this and try and get one with a slip, because all of them, I own all of them with a slipcover except for Plague of the Zombies now. So those are the 2 slips that I'm missing. If anybody has one for this double play of Plague of the Zombies and the Reptile, and you want to sell them, I'll give you $10 for a fucking slipcover. So let me know if you want to do that. So last up, guys, I have a box from my friends over at Diabolic DVD. Dropping ash on myself. So let's get into this. This is like 5 or so titles that they've recently posted on the site. Really excited for a few of them in here. I had actually ordered like 2 movies, then I ordered 2 more, then I ordered 2 more, and luckily they didn't ship, and Jesse just combined them all into one massive order for me. So I was really, really happy that that happened. Just save a little money on shipping and whatnot. So let's see what we got here. We have 2, 4, 6 titles. So we're going to start out with the Kino Lorbers. We have Clint Eastwood in A Fistful of Dollars. Really excited for this one. I recently got A Fistful of Dynamite, which was released by Kino Lorber. Make a little bag for myself down there. So in here we have reversible cover artwork, which is always a plus. That's pretty cool. I kind of dig the red though. I don't know, I dig them both. What do you guys think? Let me know your opinion on... I like these cases that they're using. This case now that this movie shipped in is actually a higher quality than the normal Kino Lorber case. And I like it. I dig it. Let me know what you think. Do you like that cover? Or do you like the one that the movie the default cover. I'm just trying to shove it in there and show you guys again. So it's obviously a Sergio Leone film, or Leone film, however you pronounce it. Classic, new 4K restoration of the film. So I'm really, really stoked for that one. Fistful of Dollars. And next up we have one I've been pretty excited about for a while now, the reincarnation of Peter Proud. Starring Margot Kidder, Michael Sarrazin, Jennifer O'Neill, and Cornelia Sharp. This is a brand new 4K scan of the original 35mm negative. Tons of special features. Look at all those features. The glare is awful, so you're not going to be able to see that probably. Sorry, guys. I apologize in advance for that. But let's pop this open. Now it looks like we have the older case. Yeah, we have reversible cover artwork. So you've got this. Show you both so you can get a sense of both, and then I'll read you the synopsis on that one. So there's that. I actually kind of dig the other because I really dig the red in it, so I'm gonna leave the default cover artwork for this one. And yeah, this is a film I was really interested in, directed by J. Lee Thompson. And the synopsis reads, let's see. Suppose you knew who you had been in your previous life, where you lived, who you had loved, and how you had died. What then? Michael Sarrazin, Jennifer O'Neill, Margot Kidder, and Cornelia Sharp star in this highly acclaimed, compelling chiller that takes the unthinkable and renders it real. Professor Proud is suffering from recurring nightmares of a place he has never seen, a woman he's never met, and a death so brutal and horrifying he must seek an end to the torment. His research leads him to the most unlikely conclusion. He has lived and died before, and now he must find the secrets of that life. His search takes him to a small New England town and puts him face to face with the man he once was, the woman he once loved, and the death he once deserved. The occult comes to life in a tale of one man's terror, the reincarnation of Peter Proud, beautifully shot by Victor J. Kemper, who did Dog Day Afternoon, with a haunting score by Jerry Goldsmith, who did The Omen, top-notch direction by the great J. Lee Thompson, and a screenplay by Max Enrich, who did ZPG Zero Population Growth, based on his own best-selling novel. So, excellent. Sounds really, really fun to me. Can't wait to check that one out. So that's the reincarnation of Peter Proud. Next up, we have a Scream Factory title, Caged Fury. Really excited to add this one to the collection, kind of like a Women in Prison title. Again, the glare is awful. My apologies. Let's see what we get for interior. Reversible cover artwork or just stills, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just kind of a lame still from the film, but yeah, those of you who don't know about this, it's basically a women in prison film. But the owner of Grindhouse Video was kind of praising it, so I piqued my interest and I wanted to pick it up. It says Kathy is innocent when they lock her up, but that won't last long. Women in chains, a deviant warden, and murderous guards. No wonder the cops claim Honeywell State Prison doesn't exist. Her only hope of being freed lies with Harley-riding hero and combat karate champ Dirk, played by Richard Baratheon, who will take on the whole prison mano a mano, if need be. This Women in Prison film also stars Paul L. Smith, Jack Carter, Michael Pertz, and adult film stars Janie Loudermilder and Kasha. So, awesome. It's directed and written by Bill Milling, and it is a film from the year 1990. So, cool. That's Caged Fury. I was curious about that one for sure. And then we have a new one from MVD Visual. We have Return of Swamp Thing. Really excited for this. I've never seen this movie. I'm not the biggest fan of the original Swamp Thing, but I've heard really, really high praise. Well, not praise, but I've heard good things about this film, that it's a lot of fun. So I'm really excited to check it out. It is from 1989. And it is basically the sequel to Swamp Thing. Everybody knows Swamp Thing, so I'm not going to go into the synopsis on this one. But it's a brand new 2K high-definition transfer. Let's see, DVD presentation, of course, DVD Blu-ray, new audio commentary from, I love Jim Wynorski. He's the director of this film. He's done a lot of fun films that I really enjoy. Yeah, so all kinds of different interviews and clips and stuff for this one, so they went all out on this one, and I believe Abominable will be coming out within the next few weeks, which is an awesome killer Sasquatch type movie. I really, really recommend that one as well. But yeah, I'm just really happy to add this one to the collection. Number 5 on the MVD video line. Probably can't see that because it's super blurry, but it's number 5. Yeah, so awesome. I'll pop it open and show you guys the interior here. Got to get these, if you care to get them with a slipcover, you got to order them quick, because first pressing, and these tend to sell pretty quick. I really love the vintage feel too. They do all the sticker things and stuff like that. Really cool, nice blue case, or clear case rather. Reversible cover artwork. I'm gonna leave it like this though. You get a poster inside, 2-disc Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Really, really nice presentation, of course. MVD Rewind Collection is doing awesome work, guys. So the only thing is, I'm not a fan of all the movies they've released. I really didn't care for the Sid and Nancy documentary that they released. But other than that, though, I've liked everything they put out. That Savannah Smiles one, I'm kind of up in the air about. If anybody knows about that film, feel free to drop a line letting me know what you think. Should I order it? Should I pass on it? Money is kind of tight these days. But anyways, Joe D'Amato, I love him very, very much. Awesome kind of schlocky director. And he did like 2 of my favorite films, Anthropophagus, as well as Beyond the Darkness. This is one I've never heard of before, and it stars the great, what's his name now? I'm drawing a blank on his name, and he's got a very, oh come on, for Christ's sake. Well, I can't remember his name. Klaus Kinski, I'm sorry. And I don't even see Klaus Kinski on here. I'm just assuming that's him on the cover. Trying to open this up, but I'm struggling. Okay, there we go. See what we got. So yeah, this movie I was not familiar with prior to purchasing it, but again, I love Joe D'Amato and the actors and actresses in this movie as well. Cast and crew, let's see. Klaus Kinski, yes. He plays Dr. Sturgis. So inside you've got reversible cover artwork, a booklet with Stormy Monday. You know what I like doing with these little one-sheet things, cards they give you? I like putting them with the actual movie. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my Stormy Monday Blu-ray. But you do get a nice booklet, some still images of the film, probably 25 pages. And you get reversible cover artwork. It's a 1-disc set. You can kind of see that there. It's not the best. I'm going to stick with the red. I like the color. Red is kind of the theme today on all of these releases. But yeah, Death Smiles on a Murderer is a haunting gothic horror giallo hybrid. It's a compelling work from legendary sleaze and horror director Joe D'Amato. Here billed under his real name, Aristi Macasesi. Set in Austria in the early 1900s, Death Smiles on a Murderer stars Ewa Olin as Greta, a beautiful young abused woman by her brother Franz, and left to die in childbirth by her illicit lover, the aristocrat Dr. von Ravensbrück, played by Giacomo Rossi Stewart from Kill Baby Kill. Grief-stricken, Franz reanimates his dead sister using a formula engraved on an ancient Incan medallion. Greta then returns as an undead avenging angel, reaping revenge on the Ravensbrück family and her maniacally possessive brother. Presented here in a stunning 2K restoration, D'Amato's film is a stately and surreal supernatural mystery which benefits from an achingly mournful score by Berto Pisani. Several shocking scenes of gore and a typically sinister performance from the great Klaus Kinski as a morbid doctor. So, tons of special features, new 2K restoration of the film, newly translated English subtitles from the original Italian soundtrack, optional commentary by the writer and critic Tim Lucas, D'Amato Smiles on Death, archival interview with him in which the director discusses the film, All About Ewa, a newly filmed career-spanning interview with the Swedish star, smiling on the taboo, sex, death, and transgression in the horror films of Joe D'Amato, a new video essay by critic Kat Ellinger, Original trailers, stills, and collections gallery, reversible sleeve. Arrow does it big. You guys know all the great things you come to expect from an Arrow video release. And last but not least, guys, probably the most highly anticipated release in this pile here, we have, finally, lo and behold, Toho Bloodthirsty Trilogy. Never seen any of these movies. Really, really excited. The dudes who brought you Toho, obviously, did some vampire films. Really, really cool. What was I going to say? Inspired by the runaway success of the British-American Gothic horror films of the 60s, Toho brought the vampiric tropes of the Dracula legend to Japanese screens with The Vampire Doll. So it includes 3 films: The Vampire Doll, Legacy of Dracula, Lake of Dracula, and Evil of Dracula. 3 spookily effective cult classics collectively known as the Bloodthirsty Trilogy. If you guys want to know more about the individual films, you can look it up online, or you can read it right on the back there. Although, I know that it's hard to see, and the glare sucks, but you should be able to see that. So, I'm going to pop this open here. Let's see. Godzilla is what I was going to say, the guys who brought you Godzilla. And it's directed by Michiya Yamamoto, not Yaka. The Vampire Doll, Lake of Dracula, and Evil Dracula. I don't want the thing to fall, so basically you've got reversible cover artwork, which shows all 3 films. Kind of ugly if you ask me, the reversible artwork there. It's just kind of a collage of a mess. Then you've got a art card inside, which shows you Don't Torture a Duckling, so I'm going to put that with my Don't Torture a Duckling Blu-ray. Then you've got a little booklet, of course. And it is a 2-disc set, just so you guys know. So, let's see. I guess each disc contains... Okay, so disc 1 is The Vampire Doll, and disc 2 is Lake of Dracula and Evil of Dracula. So disc 2 has the 2nd and 3rd films in the trilogy. So... yeah, there's not very many special features on this, surprisingly. Original Japanese soundtracks with optional newly translated English subtitles. Kim Newman on the Bloodthirsty Trilogy. A new video appraisal by the critic and writer. Still galleries, original trailers, reversible sleeve. And a high-definition presentation transferred from original film elements. So there are no new interviews with any of the people directly involved with the film, which is kind of frustrating, but what are you going to... or not frustrating, but... disappointing, but what are you going to do? It's a nice matte finish as well. Love that little, you know, paperback book feel and smell. Oh, it actually doesn't smell very good. It smells weird, but it almost smells like my grandfather's... it smells like the snails in my grandfather's garden in Long Island, New York. That's what it smells like. Very strange. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put these away. That's my stack for today. So happy. So much stuff to delve into. I love movies. I love them. Guys, have a great weekend. Tomorrow's another day. The sun is shining. I may do another video out on the deck, so let me know what you think. If you like it out in the sunshine, I know the sun isn't on you, but that's good, right? Because then you wouldn't be able to see my fat, ugly fucking face. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks, guys, for watching. Catch you guys soon. Have a great weekend. Might see you tomorrow. Peace.